over to Erica in the kitchen.
All right, in today's Food is Medicine, we're talking about the top 5 food sensitivities. And here to explain a little bit about it to us is Christa Orecchio. She's a clinical nutritionist and founder of The Whole Journey. So first of all, let's talk about the difference between food allergies and food sensitivities.
That's a great question and an important distinction. When you have a food allergy, most people think of something like peanuts or shellfish,
Sure.
where you have to go to the hospital and you have to get that taken care of, or you need a Benadryl or a Sudafed. That's a food allergy, is a very acute response to a food. But food sensitivities are something completely different.
Okay.
Food sensitivities, and we all have them to varying degrees, and most of us don't know that we have them. The body has a formula, just like you have to put the right kind of gas in a car to make it work efficiently. It's the same thing with the body. And a food sensitivity is when you're eating a food and it lowers your immune response. So the body looks at it like a slower form of poison instead of food as medicine, and it starts to fight it. And that builds up over time and causes a lot of problems.
Okay. So
Yes.
let's talk about the symptoms of food allergies and food sensitivities. What are the symptoms of these?
The symptoms of sensitivities, they're much more subtle and they're sneakier than full-on allergies. Sensitivities, dark circles under the eyes, especially in children. That's really important. When kids have dark circles under the eyes, something that they're eating is not working for them.
Okay.
Being tired or mentally foggy after you eat, you know that term food coma?
Yeah.
You know, that's not how we should feel after we eat if our food is working for us. That means our food's working against us. And then skin rashes, definitely connected to food, the food that you're eating. Eczema, psoriasis, and any kind of bloating. You shouldn't feel your food necessarily after you eat it.
Okay.
And then the biggest thing that happens is something called leaky gut. Have you ever heard of that?
I don't think so.
Okay, so leaky gut, a lot of people haven't heard about it, but a lot of people have it and they don't know.
Okay.
So that's when you're in your small intestine of where your food's getting absorbed. If you think of it like a brick wall, a nice tight brick wall, through eating these foods over time that don't work for you, the brick wall gets loose and then there's no mortar in it.
Okay.
So food is escaping in the bloodstream. That's a food sensitivity. Food does not belong in the blood. It should
Right.
stay in the small intestine.
Okay, let's talk about the top 5 foods that account for 75% of the sensitivities out there. Okay, what do we
I mean,
have?
look at this. Most of us are eating this stuff
Yes.
every single day,
This
right?
is my lunch right here.
Oh no, Erica.
This is my snack right here. This was my breakfast.
We gotta change that after all
I'm not
these
even
food
kidding
is
you.
medicine. Okay, so you have wheat,
Okay.
dairy, corn, soy, and eggs. Those
Yeah.
are the 5 most common food sensitivities, but it doesn't mean that you can't eat these foods.
Right.
It's all about the quality of these foods, and there's one common link to all of these foods that is causing that leaky gut, and that's the idea that they've been genetically modified, that their DNA has been altered. Because we didn't have food sensitivities when we were growing up. You know, this is a fairly new thing since the 90s. And so when you start messing with the DNA of something, that's when it doesn't work for you. So what you need to do is find these foods organic
Okay.
all the time. If you don't eat them organic, then they're going to affect you as a food sensitivity and give you those symptoms.
What about pretzels at all? I mean, can we eat pretzels or a certain kind or?
Well, spelt pretzels.
Spelt,
so
okay.
the thing with wheat is you have modern wheat, which is Franken-wheat. It's been
Right.
genetically engineered. And then you have ancient wheat. And ancient wheat it's what our grandparents and great-grandparents ate, and that comes in the form of spelt, camu, which you can find this stuff in the health food store.
Okay.
Okay.
And the type of wheat bread we need to be getting has that in it? Has the name of that in it?
If you get organic sprouted wheat bread
Then
or
you're good.
spelt bread, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those are your choices. Those are your upgrades from the Franken wheat. That's real wheat.
Christa, this is enlightening. Thank you. I might have to get a new lunch.
You have to get a new
I
lunch.
might have to get a
Yes.
new lunch.
Okay.
To get in contact with Christa Orecchio, all you have to do is go to our website, fox5sandiego.com. We've got the information up on your screen right now. The phone number is up there as well. All you have to do is go there and click on the Scene on tab. I'm going to show you. Can I show you?
You're gonna
This
show
is
us
so
your
bad.
lunch?
This is so bad.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
glad Phil's barbecue came because, seriously, Raul, look at this. Look at my little lunch pail. How pitiful. Boom. Oh. Boom.
Oh no! I'm going to
No.
start bringing
Hey,
you lunch.
How about this? How about this,
no.
though? How about that?
Okay, this is your lunch
Boom.
now. I'm going to start bringing you lunch on Thursday mornings. How
Seriously.
about that?
I need help. All right,
Okay.
well.
I need help too. I got baby back ribs and chicken and coleslaw.